I'll tell you what, with friends like Cyril the Sea Serpent and Coleman the Sasquatch, the Wump Muckets are a real cast of characters, and Terrence Burke is the brainchild of this family-friendly troupe of puppets, and he's here to tell us about a show that you can all catch this weekend. Terrence, welcome. Cyril, welcome. Coleman, welcome.
Good morning, Bob.
I'm so excited that all three of you are here.
Yeah, we don't know why we brought him along.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's nice to have three different people here to talk to, because, Terrence, you did sort of come up with the idea for the Wump Muckets, right?
More or less. Yes.
More or less. When and how does one decide that I want to have a puppet troupe?
Goodness, it probably goes back to 1969, seeing the Sesame Street premiere, and it was one of those change of life moments.
Yeah.
You see it and like, wow, I want to do that. And I asked my parents, just how do they make these puppets? You know, how do they make them talk? And they enrolled me in a puppetry class at the YWCA, which I quickly took over. And then give me about a 30-year break where I dabbled in music and community theater and cable television.
Yeah.
And then back about 2001 or so, I said, wait, that's still in my head.
Yeah.
Time to do it.
Time to revisit that again. And that's how we get Cyril, and that's how we get Coleman. Guys, can I talk to the two of you a little bit?
All right, well, just ignore the guy behind me.
Okay, I'm going to pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, even though he's not behind the curtain. Cyril,
He usually is.
he usually does stand behind the
does,
curtain. So
yeah.
is this awkward for you guys to work in this manner? You feel okay with it?
Well, if he bathes, it's not so awkward.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, it's good. Proper hygiene, I think, is important. Cyril, what's your background as a performer?
Well, originally I wanted to be a comic book star.
Ah, yeah.
And then I suddenly became three-dimensional, and goodness, where's my tail? Often our show starts without the tail, and Coleman,
Yeah?
you're where the tail usually is.
Oh, well, I'll just eat some of this pizza over here.
Well, you do have a slice of pizza up here. Do you like a particular kind of pizza?
Bob.
Whoa!
It's foam. Don't really eat it.
I'm not allowed to eat that pizza?
It's all make-believe.
That makes me kind of
In
sad.
fact, we're really not here.
Then who am I talking to?
Burke's hands.
When you start going out, Terrence, and I'm going to go to Terrence now, when you go out and you do shows for families, what's the reaction of the kids to a show like this?
Kids are usually mesmerized because there's not a lot of puppetry, not to say there isn't, but there's not that'll come into your home as much.
Yeah.
And it's really an art form that has become so technical, if you will, and you have big companies doing it on television and film.
Right.
However, when you have you're doing it for a birthday party and the kids are like, wait a minute, these guys are in front of me and they're real. So usually it's a jaw-dropping moment, and then we throw a little bit of jokes that are clean and family-friendly in that the parents like, I got it.
Right,
Yeah.
right, and it's not the kind of thing where they've got the Game Boy in their hand or some other thing. It's sort of something real. They can see it and they can touch it, and that's for a lot of kids probably
we don't
a
bite.
different experience. And well, that's good,
No.
because Sasquatches or Sasquatchin, I'm not sure what the plural is,
Yeah.
get a bad rap for that kind of thing. But where can folks come see Cyril and also Coleman if they want to come
We
out?
will perform 2 shows during Live It Up Downtown on Fountain Square this coming Saturday at 3 p.m. and at 5 p.m. The show runs about 30-40 minutes, and we welcome everybody. Bring your friends. It's going to be a big deal because there's going to be the sports mascots, there's going to be local music, there's going to be food. It's a big party on Fountain Square.
Sounds like a great time for the family. Terrence, thank you for coming out. Cyril,
Yes.
thank you so much for being here this morning. We appreciate it.
Well, you're quite welcome.
And Coleman, to you too.
Oh, well, thank you, Bob.
All right.